Decisions. This seems to be a most difficult thing for certain fighters in the sport of boxing. The decision to do what's right and what's necessary over the newly valued decision to not. Thus is the case when we take a closer examination of certain figures through the sport of boxing. And it is with much disrespect that certain individuals who hold this key also are holding boxing hostage. Welcome to Loon Coon Buffoonery, Part 15, Holding Boxing Hostage. We are seeing the culprits who you can say that are a part of this on a regular basis. Familiar names, and names who are, though they are not grounded in the merits of accomplishment, but they always happen to be the tools used and manipulated by the PTB for the sport and to keep a certain demographic's interest in the sport and to keep the boxing fans on the outside of receiving what they would like to see when it comes to the sport of boxing. You have Canelo Alvarez, who has recently put out the notion that he's going to fight Jermell Charlo, undisputed junior middleweight champion of the world, this coming September. Now, instead of taking on the likes of David Benavidez, who is a #1 ranked contender in his own division and who has been chasing Canelo for years, it seems like now, Canelo has sought to go in different directions, many cases over, pursuing fights against the likes of Dimitri Bivol at a higher weight division, light heavyweight, and also seeking a third match, a fight that nobody wanted to see, against Gennady Golovkin. And lastly, facing off against John Ryder, which people raised the question, who and why? And then you have Vasily Lomachenko, who, though as privileged as he has enjoyed himself to be, asked for franchise entitlement to avoid Devin Haney, who was his #1 contender at the time when Lomachenko held titles. After receiving franchise entitlement, he vacated the WBC belt, and the WBC awarded it to Devin Haney. And that's when they put the narrative out that Devin Haney was the email champion, but never acknowledging the fact that Vasyl Lomachenko just totally avoided his #1 standing, a lot like Canelo Alvarez has avoided David Benavidez, who never lost his titles in the ring, by the way, and was stripped at the scales. And now, hindsight being 2020, it looks to be that could have been a nefarious job by the organization, because as soon as that belt was stripped, Canelo was fighting for it to assist in he becoming undisputed at the weight class as soon as Benavidez lost the title. Now, the other party in this is Tyson Fury, who is following the same manuscript with the WBC title, which he hijacked from Deontay Wilder. Fury has opted to face the likes of two opponents that no one wanted to see him face, a third match against Derek Chisora, whom he had beaten soundly twice before over 10 years ago. And Dillian White, who was one of the most undeserving title challengers in recent memory, in a fight that just looked like a farce from the beginning of promotion to the end. The fact that White was never a part of the promotion, the fact that the two came together at the final press conference, it was like a ridiculous, eerie sideshow event. But no one said anything. Fury has been allowed to maintain the hijacked title and not face the quality opposition in the heavyweight division that he should. The likes of Frank Sanchez, Mike Hunter. There are a number of fighters, Charles Martin, excuse me. And the fact that Fury is not looking to fight real contenders, he is now going to give an opportunity to a fighter from the MMA league of mixed martial arts, and the fact that you have contenders around, Hrgovic, Zhang, Joyce, all of these men are looking for opportunity. Daniel Dubois is going to get a shot against Alexander Usyk, whom Fury refused to make a fight happen with for undisputed. Never have I seen a fighter who has really achieved very little go the other way on a consistent basis and be allowed to maintain and hold fast to a position of inadequacy. And then you have the loudmouths from his camp, like his dad, John Fury, spewing off the notion that nobody wants to fight Tyson, when it's the other way around. The man has been caught cheating in sparring. He's been caught cheating in actual live matches. And he has allowed to be a part of boxing. We know that he's doping. He's admitted to himself and the world that he has chemical dependency problems. But it goes unabated. So they're holding the sport of boxing hostage, and I don't like it, nor should you. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Express your displeasure with the foolishness that's going on by these men holding boxing hostage. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.